Check. What's going on, Megacon? How are you guys feeling? Thank you guys for being so patient. I promise you, he's absolutely worth the wait. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my absolute favorite humans, Billy West! Okay, please do. Oh, you did propose to me at the last one, so no, I accepted. I believe. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy West. That's what I was saying, because you guys are the lucky ones that made it inside the room, that showed up early, and I'm telling you, this guy's worth the wait. And I was saying that they were like probably having to pay the guy at the door in order to get in.
You mean there's a whole contingent out there?
I don't know whether they're still out there, but
Who's in charge here?
I don't know.
You pigs!
So how's your convention weekend going so far?
It's excellent. I'm having all kinds of fun. And backstage you get to talk to some interesting people, like Alice Cooper. The nicest conversation with you guys. And he was telling me that people, there's like urban legends, before there was the internet, there was just like word of mouth. So he says, I saw this snake the other day, and it was 10 feet long, and then it's told a few times, it's like the snake was 50 feet long, and he ate somebody. But the internet, pretty much, you can find out what's going on. And my name's Twinkle Toes.
Aww, that's your way.
I know.
So you said you were okay with the audience asking some questions?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so now is your chance. We have a microphone right in the middle of the room. So what questions you have for Billy?
And then when there's nobody else, start blabbing.
Please do, because I love your stories. Is it on? No? Oh, here we go.
There it is.
What's your name?
My name is Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
Have you been approached to do any voices on Rick and Morty?
I don't know. There's somebody on there that wanted me to come on, and I just haven't heard anything yet. But you know what happened is John DiMaggio was talking to the guy that produces it's Adventure Time. And they invited me to come in, and we were kind of revising our Futurama roles as other characters. And I was doing the voices, and I said to the guy, "Are you sure you want to do this?" So if you go back and watch that episode, it sounds like me and John. You can see there's like a mentor character.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Harley.
Hi.
I was just wondering if Futurama had done a Star Wars episode like Family Guy had, who do you think would play who?
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Katie would be don't you think? And Fry would have to be Luke Skywalker. And Zoidberg would have to be Yoda. Hungry I am. Struggling. And so on and so forth.
Well, what about Zap? Who would Zap be in the Star Wars universe?
I'm Solo. Can't believe the man. I made it with a woman. Nah. I think.
That's a good question. What's your name?
Mike,
Hi, Mike.
I've noticed a lot of cartoons, Futurama included, that voices change over time, not just in the first season, but slowly throughout the cartoon. Is this something done purposely as the characters evolve, or is this something subconsciously?
I wish we could say that, but you know what it is? It's like when anything starts, it's the beginning of a work in progress. And then after a season or after a bunch of episodes, the voices start becoming what they're supposed to be. You know what I mean? We're like punching around in the dark, trying to make it tight and work and everything. You become familiar with what the producers wanted. It happens with every show. Go back and listen to episode 3 of The Simpsons. You know, Homer's like, and it's all different.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was a good Homer.
I'm your wife.
What's your name?
My name's Anthony. I was wondering how much you know or what you're allowed to talk about your upcoming project with Matt Groening on Netflix.
Well, I tell you, but I'd have to have a gun for once. No, it's got a new show. What do you think this is, Phoenix? You know, it's going to be announced pretty soon. And it's Matt's new show. I've been working with John DiMaggio on it. So Rome Marsh is, you know, it's an interesting deal. So it's pretty fun. Is
it going to be like a reunion of Futurama writers too?
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them. And I'm going to start like lobbing out stupid little stuff because you know what they do? They hear everything you say and then it'll wind up in an episode. I'm a wise ass and I'm always wise assing around, you know. And I'm the one that, you know, I see a script and it says, I don't know what script it is. Oh, Billy West. And then I go, Billy West, what kind of a phony, fake, made-up name is that? I said it as me, I didn't say it like Troy, but when you go, you know, like 2 years, 3 years later, 4 years later, it winds up in the script. And I wasn't ready for it, I was like, you know, they just knocked me on my ass with that one. Thank you. Sure thing.
Is there a name for the show? The Netflix show?
Well, yeah. But it's a different story, I can't tell you.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you liar. Busy body.
What's your name?
I'm Kim.
Hi.
So my question is that since you were like 2/3 of the like original Nicktoons when they first came out, what was your favorite Nicktoon to play like your entire time there?
You know what? I was looking for work, and I was working in radio still in New York City with Howard Stern. Hey, Robin, he just farted. The Idiot's Guide to the Stern Show. But I was auditioning for a lot of stuff at the time. Nickelodeon announced that they were going to have a 3-cartoon Sunday morning block. See, this woman, Jerry Laybourne, she was kind of visionary. You know, she had a plan that she wanted to have cartoons on Sunday mornings. Anything the networks were doing, she wasn't going to do. It was going to be all, you know, all alternative. And there were 3 shows in that block, and I auditioned for 2 of them, and I got some good parts on them. And Ren and Stimpy, that was crazy because it was supposed to be part of another show called Your Gang. And that's what John Christopher was pitching to Mary Harrington and Vanessa Coffey at Nickelodeon. Vanessa Coffey was like, I don't know about the rest of these characters, but this should be the show. You know, and they were in a corner, you know, just like looking like that. And so that became the show, and I remember John Kay wanted me to audition for it. And I was originally supposed to do both voices, but, you know, he decided he was going to do Ren, and I didn't give a fat frog's ass. I'm home working. I just was so happy to have the job. But then he and Nickelodeon were hammering away at each other. And so there was who we're going to get to do the Ren voice. You know, it was like, somebody said, wasn't he supposed to, Billy supposed to, you know, because my audition tape of both voices sold the show. you know,
Yeah.
and he came out of there, congratulations, what you did just did, you know, sold the show. And I said, great, you know, I mean, I was very, like, candied, you know, I was like, wow, you know, everything was wow. You know, and then you get cold and bitter. Cold, bitter animal. But it was great, because the other one was Doug. And, you know, I just saw him, he was this, painfully shy 11-and-a-half-year-old, and this is my dog, Jeff. So people come by and they go, oh, I love Doug, can you do him? And I go, dear Journal, today at Blue Courthouse. They're like shocked, and they go, he's older now. You don't know how they're gonna turn out. It's Roger. And now Roger's the judge. Oh, I blew up the courthouse. You kill me, funny. Go to jail. Guilty. So maybe that should be a new show. Doug the Prison Show. Oh God. Okay, stop. Sure.
What's your name?
Hey man.
Thank you so much for being here. I agree with her previous statement. You all are the greatest, not only actors, but just human beings in general.
Thank you so much, man.
This is kind of burning in my head all day, and I think it would be kind of funny if you did it. I would want to hear a conversation between Farnsworth, Professor Farnsworth, and either Ren or Stimpy.
Let's see. Professor Farnsworth? Wait a minute, you're not Fry. You're the only idiot Fry. Yeah, but I hate Ren. I hate Fry. Don't you start.
I was wondering, when someone calls you on the phone, do you ever answer as like, do you ever answer as Fry, or is that Brannigan, or?
I used to do that stuff, and I don't do it anymore, because I come home when there were answering machines, and I'd say, hey man, I did 16 calls.
I remember that.
I was like all excited, and every one of them was like, wait. Because those people listen to the answering machine message and hanging out. And,
Thank you very much.
oh, pleasure. Man, I can't do that. I mean, I can't deal with that.
Big fan, going into voice acting sometime in the future, hopefully.
All right.
Big role model for me.
We're saving a seat for you.
I wanted to ask, you know, since you've been doing this for like a huge part of your life, you know, since Howard Stern and Nickelodeon and still today, you know, how stressful of a job is voice acting?
It's not really stressful if you're in it for all the right reasons. Like I was bursting. I was in radio. I wanted to leave Boston, and I was always bursting to express myself since I was a little kid. I was a freak, you know. And I used to run around shredding out voices and devices. Everybody was like, "Can you not do that?" And I knew in my heart of hearts at 10 years old that adults were full of shit. Yeah. So I never listened to a goddamn thing, you know. I didn't pay attention to teachers and everything. I was president of my own world. We're gonna turn the homeless into cheese. We're gonna feed the hungry. I had to take a slide. All right, did he really say anything else?
I don't know, but I like your zap, Brannigan.
Oh, as
Trump.
Trump? Yeah.
Those were great.
Oh, thank you. I broke the internet one day. You know why? Because there's so many people that can't get their mind around what happened. And this was like a way to sort of process it in a surreal, fashion where Zap, you know, the Trump quotes coming out of him sounds like they were written for Zap. You know, it's like the real Trump quote was like, I pay my wife $1 a year and all the dresses she can buy.
Prior to the voice stuff, or like just like I want to do this and you just went into it?
It was always about voices since I was a little kid. I listened to the radio all the time. I used to listen to the big dumb announcers, and, you know, and I'd say to myself, "Who talks like this?" And how do they get their voices so low? You know, but I was a real little kid, and I had a fascination with microphones, and I didn't really know why, but they intrigued me. And even if there was no microphone, I used to take a potato masher and stand it up like this part to look at the microphone. And I'd sit in the window and I'd say, well, it's snowing today. You know, and it's real exciting. You know, I was just trying to get into it somehow. And so that stuck with me. I was a musician for many years, you know, playing rock and roll. You know, it's just, it's a funny thing, and it was the last thing I expected to happen. I didn't really act, but I was an instinctive actor because you gotta remember back in like the late 50s, before I went to school in the morning, they showed the Three Stooges every morning. And I was like, I quit going to church. I found my saints, you know? And what people would say is, how can you watch those awful men? And I would say, you know, they're funny, Mom. You know, they're horrible. But I was learning to act. It wasn't just trying to imitate them. It was like everyone else involved in that film. And you learn timing, comedy timing. You learn like actor timing. You know, how to be a generous actor and give someone enough to work with, and all that stuff stuck in the head. And so, you know, I used to do voices on stage when I was playing music, and people kind of liked it better than the music. So yeah, that's kind of what happened to me. And I get into radio. Yeah, it's not finished this radio. I get that immigrant mentality when I keep coming to work till they tell me don't come in no longer.
Hi, I'm Dylan.
Hi, Dylan.
Hello. You guys always sound like you're having a lot of fun on the DVD commentaries for Futurama.
Yes.
But I want to know, who's the more difficult boss, David Cohen or Matt Groening?
They're both the coolest guys I ever met.
Yeah.
Matt, nothing bothers him. You know, I think he was like a gentle hippie that sold vinyl records and stuff. And he told me that when he first went to Comic-Con, he brought some of his stuff down there. Those other guys, the big guys, laughed him out the door. And now it's like, you know, oh, who's the popular one? David Cohen is a gentle guy. The guys I know are gentlemen, you know, they're still like kids. And he's a great director. You don't have to keep repeating stuff. Some people you do, and they can't hear it in real time if it rings a bell or if that's what they want, so they have to listen to it and lay back. And David never did that. He knew. He goes, we got that. And, you know, I love working with him so much. The writers were so smart and funny. And, you know, one time, Brendan was so good, either that or I was so stupid. I didn't get it when some guy said to Fry, hey Fry, I heard beer makes you stupid or something like that. And he goes, no it doesn't. And I said to David, no it doesn't. He goes, please read it as written. Back to the $800 fix-it fee. And then when I saw it on TV, I was like, ah! But I mean, it was the best acting I ever did because I truly didn't know exactly what I was saying. And Fry was perfect.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Sure thing.
Hey, I wanted to know, you've said a lot of funny lines throughout your career. What is some of your favorite lines that you've said, being the first thing your character's doing?
favorite lines, you know, like from shows?
Like just shows, like mine is from Futurama, Shut Up and Take My Money.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Let's see. There's, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. It rings true to me. And I was at a hotel, like before I left Los Angeles, I needed to stay overnight so I could actually get to the airport. It was so crowded. And I called for room service. I just wanted to get like, you know, just a cheesecake or something. And the woman that answered the phone, I said, "Hi, I'd like to get something for my room." And she goes, "Sorry, that's a no credit floor." I had no idea. And I go, "You know, I used to live on this planet called Earth. And everything was different there. I couldn't understand. And that's happening a lot lately. Is it me or probably part of it, but you know what I mean? It's just like, and then when I was checking out of the hotel, the woman would say, "Do you have any questions before you leave?" Again, I used to live on this planet. Yeah. Sure.
What is a no credit floor? What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Does anyone know what it means?
I'll have to look it up on the internet. Some other poor schmo that no
Hi.
credit for.
My name is Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Actually, my boyfriend is a huge fan. His name is Jake.
Hey, man.
Yeah. So I guess I just want to ask you, what was your very first job?
First job?
Yes, ever.
What, in real life?
Yes, ever. If you can remember.
I worked when I was 14 or 15 years old. I worked at the YMCA in West Roxbury, Massachusetts. Yeah,
Did you
it was
like
just
it?
raking leaves,
No.
power mower, you know,
Did you like it?
buffing floors.
No.
There's a way, there's a thing, I don't know if you've ever tried to use a buffer before. There's this trick that you have to like balance it with certain floats and it buffs the floor. But if you think you're gonna dig into that floor and turn it on, it'll spin you around. It'll smash into a wall.
I did not know that. Thank
But
you.
everybody has their first day of the job.
Hello, my name's Kenny.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. And I was just wondering, what do you like to do in your downtime? Like, not necessarily hobbies, could be hobbies, but just when you have a day off.
Gosh, I don't know. It was so crazy in Hollywood where I lived. My neighborhood was real nice 20 years ago, and then people started stealing mail, and it got more and more crowded. You know, all this crap started happening. You couldn't even get off the street sometimes because they put up a Harry Potter exhibit at Universal. And down the street was the Hollywood Bowl, and there'd be cars. The area looked big when I first moved there, and it became like a tinker toy town. You know, it was like miniaturized suddenly because there were so many people. And there were nights I couldn't get off my street because the cars would just be waiting out there. And it was a cul-de-sac, so I was screwed, you know. But and it got worse, you know. I'd go to Starbucks and I'd say, "You know what? I'd love to get a cup of fucking." Because there'd be lines of cars down the street. Maybe I'd get a lemonade. Oh, screw that. And I'd have to go out of town to get like a lemonade. So I moved out of there. I moved 35 miles out of LA. It's peaceful. There's no crime, except for me.
Now you're the one stealing the newspapers.
Yeah. No, it's all like ex-CIA, FBI, cops, you know, and they're nice as pie. You know, I don't feel like I have to duck, you know, one of them will recognize me. Hello, John. I mean, Your Honor.
Hi, my name is Eugene. Very nice to meet you. Super big fan of yours. And very curious. Just hearing you speak and having the chance to meet you and all that stuff, it seems like you're really good at improvising. My question to you is, how many times were you even allowed to improvise during shows like Ren and Stimpy, Dog, Futurama?
Once you fulfill your duty to fulfill the objective that the writers had planned and they had agreed on, you can't mess with it. But if you do it a few times, they might say, "You guys got any other ideas? You want to try something?" And a lot of it actually got into the show.
Is there any in particular that you actually added?
Well, it was one time we were at a table reading and it was like opens on the Planet Express. And I said, you know, it'd be funny if it said, sorry, we're open. And then, next thing you know, it winds up in an episode, it's on the door. So I first saw it at a Chinese food restaurant.
Really, I think so much.
Sure. Nice Dolly Parton.
What's your name?
My name is Elizabeth.
Hi.
Hi. My question is, have there ever been periods where you felt like you were inadequate or not good enough in what
Where?
you were doing?
That's all I need is another woman laughing at me. Life is tough enough.
In voiceovers whatsoever, and if so, how'd you go?
You know what? I think it was in radio where I was trying to find out what my superpowers were, or whatever you want to call it, because not everybody finds it. You know, until another point where you're actually called upon to rise to a certain occasion, and you didn't know you were able to do that. But there was a bit, I used to drink and I did drugs when I was in radio. I was a bad boy, you know, because I just was got off playing music and bands and stuff. And I'd come in there, like, my eyes would be bad. And I'd be like, shut up, and there'd be nothing. Silent, shut up. So I would go in there and I had to do some live stuff on the air as a bit that this woman wrote. And she wanted to be in it with me, and I said, okay, we'll go do it. And it was like this recipe for some kind of slop, you know, that was made up. And the more I was reading it in some character's voice, the sicker I got. And I really like had to throw up. And all of a sudden I rendered, and it hit the side of where the records are. And I said, you know, it's an exorcism. But that kind of junk used to happen. Talk about feeling inadequate after that. And smelling like a Greek salad. Thank you.
Now I'm not gonna look at Greek salads and say that. Thanks, Billy. What's your name?
My name's Caleb.
Hey, Caleb.
I was wondering what your favorite thing to play on the guitar is. What do you play when you just feel like sitting down and strumming?
I don't know, probably be a Jeff Beck song. He was my hero. You know, when I was 15 and I was 16, I was a fan of the Yardbirds. It was the same group that Jimmy Page came from and Eric Clapton. I always favored Jeff Beck because it was totally out of his mind. It was surreal. There was nothing that he wouldn't try. You know, like he'd pick up some guitars years ago were real cheap. They were like microphones, and then they refined them. But I remember him playing the guitar at the Boston Tea Party back in '68. And all of a sudden he starts screaming into the pickups, and you could hear it coming through the amplifier, and it sounded like an unearthly, robotized voice, you know. I hate you. Stephen Hawking impression. You suck. Thank you. He's a little ornery today. Hi.
My name's Max.
How are you?
I recently heard that you got your start like calling into Boston radio shows.
Occasionally, I
Yeah.
would.
So I was
Yeah.
wondering, like, what did you do like during those when you just like called? Would you be like racking off like whatever
Whatever
music was doing? Or?
the news or the story of the day was, that was the same thing with the Stern Show. You know, I would just come in and I had no idea what I was going to do. And then I would just start, like, going for it. And Howard was like, keep going. Even if it was the worst, racist or whatever stuff in the world, he'd go, all right, that's enough. You know, and he'd go, and we broke a lot of barriers there. And I always thought that if you make fun of words that everybody's afraid of and you use them, they lose their power. You know, and we were trying to point out. Thank you. I never know who I'm talking to. But, you know, it was like you riff on anything and everything. And I don't know, it's just, what's the part of the you're saying? I don't know. I'm trying to remember because
He asked if you got your start by calling into Boston radio
yes,
stations.
I used to call and start a show when I moved to New York. And I had already met Howard. I was going to work at the station, and I used to come in while he was eating his breakfast after the show, and he'd become a baked potato. And I said, Jesus, poor Lucy, you know, did you see the things on TV that started showing the conveyor belt bonbon scene, her stomping the grapes and everything? And I said, because she's like on a death watch, so they're already with the clips, you know, the great Lucille Ball, you know, it's like, you rats, you know, you're just waiting for it to happen. And so I said something to Howard like, you know, why are you bothering me? Because she lost all the estrogen, of course, over the years, and she talked like this. And so he started laughing so much that the potatoes started shooting out of his nose. And he said, oh, fuck you, Billy Ware. Call in tomorrow morning and be Lucy. The darkest thing I ever did. He's like, hey, can we speak to Lucy? Yes. He's like, oh, Miss Ball, you know, Howard Stern, and I've always been a fan of yours. He's like, why are you bothering me? You know, I got one foot on a banana peel and the other in the twilight zone, and you are starting on me. You know, and I started yelling at him and that, and they kept making jokes, and Gilbert Gottfried was there. He couldn't speak because he was laughing so hard. You ever see him like when he's screaming, laughing? That's what he was doing the whole time. And, you know, and he was like, Miss Ball, did anybody ever call you Miss Testicle? You know, and I said, that's not funny. And then Howard goes, but you love the old guys from the old days, right? Sid Caesar and Maury Amsterdam. And I go, yes, they were funny. What about the new people like Dice Clay and Gilbert Gottfried? I never heard of them. You know, it's, we had a lot of fun with it. But, you know, it's like, who on earth could take that seriously? I'll tell you, the gossip columnist in the New York Daily News, Kay Gardella, she said, I just heard the most vile, horrifying, macabre bit on the Howard Stern show that I have ever heard in my life. And she was like, you know, she's like defending Lucy or something. And it's like, you know, you probably never met her. You know, you're another phony from page 6. You know.
That's pretty impressive to be the most macabre thing on the Howard Stern show.
It's like getting thrown out of Guns N' Roses. Like, how bad do you have
So do you ever feel like you should go, like, times when you feel like you want to go back into radio and do stuff like that? Or are you happy?
No, I was doing a podcast. And they're still up. It's BillyWestPodcast.com. But I didn't want to interview my friends, you know, for a show. Because I think that's kind of the easy way out in a way. I mean, other people are good interviewers. I am not. So I would create my own content and these characters. And I wanted to, you know, just do them all. And, you know, it was like me and my friend Jim Gomez, who worked with me on Ren and Stimpy. He was going to be like the straight guy, you know. And I was just going to be me talking about whatever I felt like, except religion and politics. You know, life is too short to have the swarm chase you. You know, it's like it's kangaroo court, man, on the internet. They love you, they love you, they love you. Say one thing they don't like. You know, the swarm. What did I say?
I'd think long and hard before you open your mouth next time, Mr. West.
You know, it's like, I raised this kid. You know, he was probably 7. He was probably sitting in his own shit when I was doing Nicktoons. And now he's making more.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
So we have about 5 minutes left if you want to try to rapid fire through the rest of the questions.
Really?
I know.
I want to talk to everybody.
Hi, my name is CJ.
Hi.
I was just wondering, how did, kind of continuing along with the Howard Stern thing, how did it feel to finally kind of get out and say, Howard Stern is overrated, as Philip J. Fry could do that?
You know, people thought that that was like a swipe at Howard, but I liked Howard. You know, it's just there was no money there. And all these like guys are like saying to me, you're part of the greatest thing in life. You're just gonna leave. You know, you're never gonna work anymore. Howard made you. And I was like, yeah. You know, I never listened to anybody. I just always felt like to do what I needed to do. But the energy draws you to what you're supposed to be doing. It's why you're with the person you're with in life. It's when you recognize each other's energy. You know, you can see it from a world away, and it takes like forever to come together eventually, because it's like energy attract. And you wind up where you're supposed to be. That's what that whole thing is about. You're where you're supposed to be, wherever you are. And it's a nice thing to think about. You know, it's kind of like warm, fuzzy. You know, when you're thinking about like just the past, the future, and the present exist simultaneously. And what contains the universe?
Thank you.
Sure.
Hi. Quick question. Have you ever, I mean, you have a very large cast of characters that you've been. Have you ever based any of those characters on somebody that you knew in person or you had heard their voice?
Sure. Roger Klotz on Doug. I pretty much was Doug. You know, it might be cool to be a nerd now, but it wasn't 55 years ago. Right. No, they would circle the wagons if you were odd in any way or sensitive or artistic. It's like, you know, they'd shoot you, they'd chase you home after school, and I had to duck and hide, you know. And you never think that life is ever going to get any better than that. You know, you thought you'd been persecuted, so I used to pretend I was stupid. You know, and that stuck with me at jobs as an adult. You know, I just used to play dumb really well. And that way they can't assign stuff to you. They go, you.
Hi, my name's Steve.
Hi.
My dad can't be here today. He would have loved to meet you. He's working for UPS right now, so but one of my earliest memories, like before it was my stepdad, when my mom met him, the real big thing that we bonded over was my earliest memory of knowing you was Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, wow.
And that was his favorite cartoon show, and that's what we bonded over.
You look okay to me.
I loved that show. I didn't care what anyone said. I was like, this is one of my favorite cartoon shows, and it still is. It's one of my favorite cartoon shows ever.
Thank you.
But we have this little ticket.
Hey, Ren, will you button me? Shut up, you fool! Kill you!
We have this ticket in the back of our heads. We're like, we're gonna forget that is the adult party stuff.
Oh.
What is your opinion?
I had nothing to do with it.
I know, but what is your opinion on it? Like,
You know what I mean?
because we kind of forget that happened.
Well, you know, it's like, if you get too much freedom, they were allowed to do anything they wanted. And that's like stabbing yourself in the heart. Because you can go crazy with the freedom. It's like saying, oh wow, Venus and Milo, you know? And we have the technology to put our arms on it. What are we waiting for? You know, it's like if somebody doesn't get that or understand what that means, you'll kill yourself. You'll shoot yourself in the foot. And so they just went nuts with freedom and hanged themselves. You know, well, they betrayed the characters. That's something you don't do to people. You don't like pull a rug out on them, you know, surprise, they're gay. You know, and the jokes, I've seen it on YouTube clips, and you know, the cheesiest jokes, I mean, gay's like a good gay joke, you know? But if it's not funny, you're going to the dumpster, you know? I think that show lasted like 5 episodes and it's gone.
I think it was like 6.
What's
We
that?
have the DVD, but we kind of prefer boys.
What do you keep it for?
We need to remind ourselves that there's better in the world. Yeah. Thank you, though.
Thank you. Say hi to your dad.
How are you?
Hi, how's it going?
I love your hair.
What?
I love your hair. No, you.
gain and everything to lose.
And one last question. When you did the Star Trek episode of Futurama, how was it working with your father for your dad?
Oh, wow. Well, he was really cool, and William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy were really cool. Usually with voice actors, they can't talk over each other because the director needs control over the dialogue so he can place it where he thinks it's going to work better, funny-wise. And they were talking over each other, but they were so damn good, they just said, let them do their thing, and they animated to it. It was just so, it was like they never left that set, because it was such pros. George Takei used to tell me stuff like, I own a bank. So you don't worry about Bill Shatner talking shit about you. Yeah. Oh my. Wait a minute, come on. I saw you talking to Just leave him in Brian's own boat. There must be a swamp around here somewhere.
I'd like to hear some pickup lines in the voice of Zoidberg.
We know about pickup lines. I didn't learn them until I was in my 20s. Because I was a musician and I had a cute ass and I had shaggy hair. And I never had to pick up girls. They used to make themselves available. They were all bad girls. And I was a bad boy, so it all worked out. Zoidberg. Heaven must be missing an angel. Hey, sugar pants.
Does that help? Are you gonna... I don't know if he's going to use them now.
My right knee was Christmas, and my other knee was New Year's. Would you see me in between the holidays?
No such thing as old jokes, just new audiences. Hey, I know you.
I just want to know, since you voiced so many characters on Futurama, have you ever mixed them up? Like it was supposed to be a Farnsworth line, you accidentally read it as Fry? Only once?
Once.
What line?
Yeah, we were at a table read, everybody's sitting around, the producers are there, the artists, the animators, and other people from Fox sitting there. And it's a comedy show, So the wrong voice came out of a certain character at the table read, and then I realized, and I just stopped dead, because nobody would expect that. I was like a machine. I was flawless. And then one day it happened, and I looked up, I stopped, and I looked up, and I went, I guess this is how it starts. I didn't know. I was waiting for the lights to dim, the electric chair. Thank you.
All right, Billy, our last two questions.
Okay.
I was just wondering, how does it feel to have so many voices and you can watch TV and hear yourself in so many different places?
I don't watch TV. I haven't watched TV since the 80s. But I'm all over it. But I've seen Futurama on TV, and the problem with that is I'm too judgmental about my performance. I have to pretend that I had nothing to do with it. Otherwise, I'd go nutty. I'd go, oh, you could have done this stupid. You could have done it way better than that. I'm like tearing myself to pieces if I get into that. So I just pretend I had nothing to do with it. I enjoy it. Sure.
Hello. I don't know if you can hear me. Sorry. Hi, my name is Brittany. First of all, I wanted to say thank you for being a huge part of my entire life. I'm 26 years old, so you've kind of been that 90s kid, that 20-year-old watching Futurama. Thank you, appreciate that for being there.
I'm so happy.
I kind of had two questions that ran together. Who's your favorite character you have voiced?
you know, it's like I put so much into every one of them that I was entrusted to interpret all the hard work that everybody else did. And then it comes past me and I gotta think long and hard before I open my mouth because I want it to be forever. You know, I mean, that's how I truly felt. I wanted, it was passion and it was an opportunity to create something from nothing. And I looked at the characters and I just did from my guts, what the guts told me to do. And then, let's see, what was the other question?
Who's your favorite and how did you come up with the
Oh.
the voices of the characters?
No favorite voices, but I can run it down. Fry was what I actually sounded like when I was 25. I was in a band and I was whiny and nasally and whiny. You know, oh, we broke a string. I broke a string. We don't have roadies. They haven't been invented yet. And, you know, I was always like complaining. But, so that was Fry. The professor was a combination of various wizards and doddering mad scientists. And they told me he's 147 years old, you know. So I said, well, he's got to be like, he must be like a mummy. He probably farts dust. And so I was rickety. So the booth, that young idiot Fry. You know, and nobody cares what you do with your hands at the time. I just don't. Sight, not mind. I come from a place of great, great gratitude. I thank everybody here because you really kind of helped bring shows back. And I'm sure you had something to do.
And thank you guys so much. One more time.